From PrimeBid, information contained within the bid file can be exported to a text or a CSV file. Information is found in the views and in the filters and in the various elements of PrimeBid. To export information, we go to the Tools menu and pick the Export Grid Data menu option. We'll choose which alternate or base bid we'll use to export the information from, and then we can select from exporting a specific filter, a specific matrix, or exporting the summary view. To export a specific filter, we will pick the filter that we want to export, and then we will pick the Export Filter button, which will prompt us to save the file on our hard drive. The file will be set up with a field delimiter, either a space, comma for CSV, or tab for a text file, and we have the option to include column headers. This means that the layout for the filter, including the row and columnar format, is maintained into the text or the CSV file. When either of those files is opened with another application like Excel, you'll be prompted to identify the delimiter, and then the row and column formatting of the data will show up in a spreadsheet exactly the way it shows up in PrimeBid. All of the fonts will be at one level of font and can be altered from there or used in another application that uses information from PrimeBid as data versus presentation information. It's true that you can also export matrices and select the matrix that is going to be exported. It will keep the column and row formatting. You can export the summary view as well, and it will then be a one-page type of review sheet. This is easy to export this data and to save it onto your hard drive. Another more complicated export is a job cost budget export. When we use a job cost budget export, we're going to be keying off of the job cost budget phase fields and working with different software applications and their specific needs to accept the data from PrimeBid as a job cost beginning budget sent over to that application, or in essence imported into that application. So I pick which alternate to export, the project code, project description, these are required fields for Timberline, the category IDs, which are specified here, and how I deal with numbers and single letters. The unassigned code will also be a specific job cost phase code that catches costs in the bid file for sections of work or elements of cost that do not have a specified job cost budget phase. When I export this, it's going to take all of the information in the bid file and put it into a highly structured text file that can be read by Timberline's Estimating Job Cost module. I can get the information out, and I can use that information in conjunction with other applications, other processes. I can extend PrimeBid to the next thing after the bid is complete, and I need to take the next move on completing this project.